Now let's cross live to Tom Lees for commentary of the hammer throw at the Office Commonwealth Games.
Thanks, Marjorie. A very warm welcome from London, England, to the millions watching in the UK and indeed around the world who have tuned in to the 2014 Office Commonwealth Games. We're here for the mouse throw, one of the highlights of the Office Games, and it's home favourite David Wilcock who's stepping up to the plate. Let's take a look at the big man's stats. Formidable figures, I'm sure you'll agree. And he's really looking to push on the big stage. Eyes of determination, heart of a lion, biceps the size of beach balls. He's got all the assets to be one of the world's best. David's roadside now. Let's see what he has to say before his home games.
Well, I mean, it's everything really. It's my home games, and I've been pretty much put everything into this for the last 4 years. It's a difficult skill to master, the mouse throw. People look at it and think anyone can have a go, but there's a lot of technique goes into it, which if you don't do it right can result in injuries, damage to local buildings. There's a lot of things you have to really keep an eye on. You have to go hard or go home, really, like most sports. It's a grueling regime of weights in the gym, combined with more general kind of fitness, stamina events. But primarily it's upper body strength and the hips and the waist. A lot of the power comes from the spin, so you have to be able to essentially pivot like a ballerina.
Strong talk there from a strong man, but can he produce the goods on the road? Well, throw one was okay at best, but his second throw was an absolute horror show with his foot going over the line, technique all over the place. Now he's only got one throw left to secure that gold medal. He said it himself, go hard or go home. Luckily he only lives in Brixton. But David Wilcock needs to give this last fling of the mouse absolutely everything. That's it, David, let it all out. We're all rooting for you. He looks happy. Is it the gold? It's gold, it's gone miles. He's chucked that into a different postcode. Textbook mouse throwing, awesome to the max. And David Wilcock is the 2014 Office Commonwealth Games mouse throwing champion. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm over the moon. I just put everything into it. You know, it was my last chance to get a medal, and to see it sailing off down the road, just so happy. It could be the greatest day of my life, but to hear them roaring from out there, to hear the noise that they were giving me, really spurred me on to, give it my all, get there, get onto that podium, and it all came true at the end. The conditions were okay in the end. It was a bit blowy, but the office is full of a few blowhards. I'm not afraid of a bit of wind, and a lot of it was behind me, spurring me on. So I think that may have ended up helping at the end of the day.
Well, he's overcome with emotion there. The big man has a soft side. He could have a tougher time at the Olympics in 2 years, with Tosh McCaber of Scotland back to fitness and Mikhail Throw-a-lot from Russia coming into the frame. But he's not worrying about that now. He can soak up the applause. The crowd have gone wild here. What a way to start the 2014 Office Commonwealth Games. David Wilcock, mouse throwing champion.